Whoa, there she's going in. Devouring another deliciously colored meal. How does Stu maintain that figure? Oh my god. And I'm eating another guy.
Have you ever found yourself in that frustrating situation where, no matter how hard you try with diets and exercises, the scale seems to elude you? And you still come across people who eat everything and never gain an ounce? But what if I told you that the answer to this struggle might be within you, in the community of microorganisms living in your gut? Yes, I'm talking about your intestinal microbiome. In today's video, we're going to explore how the bacteria in your gut might be the key to understanding why weight loss is sometimes a slow, inefficient process that leaves you pulling your hair out. Hey wellness warriors, how's it going? Today's topic is serious, but let's keep it casual. Who would have thought that losing weight goes beyond just watching what you eat and counting calories, right? I'm Rick and I'm here to talk about those bacteria residing in your gut that might be sabotaging your summer body plans. Before we dive in, go ahead and share this video with your friends, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. So, in the past, it was believed that all you had to do was eat less than you burned to lose weight. But then science stepped in, and we discovered there's much more to it. Genetics, behavior, emotions, and now even bacteria are part of the equation. The intestinal microbiota, also known as the gut flora, refers to the group of microorganisms, mainly bacteria, that inhabit the gastrointestinal tract of humans and other animals. This complex community of microorganisms plays a crucial role in various aspects of our body. The gut microbiota consists of a vast diversity of bacteria, fungus, viruses, and other microorganisms. Bacteria are the most studied and have a significant impact on the body's physiological functions. The main functions of the gut microbiota include digestion and metabolism, development of the immune system, acting as a shield against pathogens, nutrient synthesis, serving as a barrier to prevent the passage of unwanted substances into the body, and even influencing brain functions and mood. Through various studies, scientists have found that individuals who are overweight have fewer types of bacteria in their intestines. It's like there's a club of lean folks and another for the plump ones inside. But hold on, that doesn't prove much, right? So, American scientists conducted an experiment with mice raised in a bubble, away from any dirt. They observed that the lean mice remained lean, even when eating MC every day, and the chubby ones became even chubbier. Later, scientists gave bacteria from lean and obese animals to the mice. Guess what? Those who received bacteria from the obese ones gained weight, and those who got bacteria from the lean ones stayed in shape. They repeated the experiment with human bacteria, and the results were consistent. Hold on, your bacteria aren't just a problem, they're also part of the solution. Scientists put the chubby mice and the lean mice in the same cage, and the chubby ones started eating the feces of the lean ones. But, surprise, they lost weight. The trick lies in what these bacteria do in our bodies. They release substances that affect the endocrine, immune, and nervous systems. Depending on what they produce, they can regulate or deregulate metabolism. They can even influence hunger levels and hormones that control blood sugar. And it doesn't stop there, they can also cause inflammation typical of those in the obesity camp. But hold on, it's not time to pick a fight with your bacterial colonies. You can create a top-notch environment for them. Good bacteria love fibers, oligosaccharides, and polyphenol. And where do you find these things? In breast milk during the first few months of life, and later in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, cereals, yogurts, light cheeses, dark chocolate, red wine, and olive oil. And they even say that this diet, common in places like the Mediterranean, helps prevent obesity. Oh, don't forget about probiotics, those products with beneficial bacteria. They help, but they're not miracles, you know? Some yogurts and supplements have shown results for some people, but there are still no clear conclusions. Each bacterium seems to have its role, and that's what science is trying to understand. And speaking of diets, no radicalism in cutting out gluten and carbohydrates. And don't starve the good bacteria. Nevertheless, science continues to advance, validating various case studies. Tips like maintaining a balanced diet, including foods like wine, dark chocolate, olive oil, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, are no sacrifice. These foods stimulate the proliferation of good bacteria to improve your cognitive, metabolic, and immune performance. Real people using supplements containing specific bacteria have reported significant losses, even without strict diets or intense gym sessions. If you want to learn more about these supplements, I've left a link in the description of this video. So, did you enjoy this information? Go ahead and hit that share button, send it to your friends and family, leave a like, and don't forget to follow us and turn on notifications for more videos. Thanks for watching until the end, and we'll see you in the next battles for well-being.